What's up guys, welcome to the brand new video. Behind me is the brand spanking new Orbit Pro. Today we're gonna check out what's different about this kite compared to the other Orbit, the regular Orbit. And we're also gonna see how the Orbit Pro stacks up in price and performance against the other bigger kites out there that are currently taking the podiums. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you at the end.
Got your highbrow shoes on your feet, and you wear them around like it ain't but you don't know the way that you look when your steps make that much noise.
So to start, the Orbit Pro comes in one configuration and one color, that is white, and it comes in only the Pro sizes from 6 to 11. The leading edge and struts are made of NMAX, which is a material from North that is 13% lighter than the regular Decron that's on the other Orbit, and it's also 5 times more tear resistant, and it makes the kite a lot lighter in the air, and that also helps with how responsive the kite is. It's around 130 to 140 gram per square meter, where the regular Decron is 156 gram per square meter. So that makes the kite a lot lighter, and it helps with the speed of the kite. You can feel the difference in flying the kite in the air. It's a lot more light in the air and more responsive, and it feels definitely a lot quicker. This is also possibly due to the fact that the bridle configuration is different than with the regular Orbit. So here you see the attachment points. The front one is the regular Orbit. It's attached here on this seam and right here, and the Orbit Pro is attached right here as well, but then it's positioned a little bit more back on the seam here as well. So you can see the difference between the attachment points if you put them next to each other, that this one is a bit more positioned back, which also might help to make the kite a bit quicker. The main difference is that this kite is better for the rider that is already advanced, can do loops already, and really wants to progress his big air. The regular Orbit is definitely easier to use, a bit slower, and therefore easier for the beginner to learn his first jumps, his first loops. But when you really want to push the level, this kite is way better for that. The bar pressure is quite a bit lighter, I noticed as well. The day before I was on the regular Orbit, and it felt like this kite could handle a lot more wind. And it's also really made for that. It's a light material, it's a stiffer frame, and that makes the kite just easier to use when you're super powered, and easier to loop, which gives you a lot more confidence. So if you're an advanced rider, definitely give this kite a try. Compared to the regular Orbit, it's gonna be quite different than what you're used to, but definitely in a good way. North has done a lot as well to reduce weight on this kite. We see as well these protection patches. They are shorter here on the Orbit Pro, which is gonna help also to reduce the weight of the kite. You can see only in the center strut there's a clip to close the strut. On the other struts there's no clip. This saves a little bit of weight. As well as in the wingtip, the material that they use is the same as on the leading edge, which is lighter. But yeah, for sure this kite is a bit more focused towards the advanced riders that want to really push their level in high winds and get to the next level of big air. On the wingtip there's 2 settings for the bar pressure instead of 4. So you have less flexibility in that way. But it's set up from the factory to be actually perfect from the get-go. You just attach your bar and there's nothing to worry about. North set the kite up perfectly for you. If you do want a little bit more bar pressure, you can move the attachment point up to get a bit more responsiveness. I know some guys like that on the double loops, for example. And in each kite bag there's a 2-meter extension lines. For example, if you want to do double loops, a lot of riders enjoy to ride that on 24-meter lines as well. So you can add 2 meters of lines to your current bar and get a little bit of extra height, or do that double loop if you want to. If I'm comparing this kite to the other kites that is battling with, like a Duotone D-Lab or Cabrina Nitro, this kite is definitely in a sweet spot as in price. Here are the prices for all the kites that are battling with the Orbit Pro for the podium in the biggest competitions at the moment. And you can see that the Orbit is right here at the bottom, which is quite nice for a kite that is so high performance. You see on the podiums a lot of times that the North is up there, while the price is down here. So that's pretty nice. Thanks for Kite Shop Haarlem for letting me use this kite. If you want to try it yourself, head down here and give it a shot. They're limited stock at the moment, but there should be coming more as soon as possible. And hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna show some more clips of me riding it in Cape Town. So follow on the Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube for more videos. And see you guys soon. Ciao! If you want to see a full comparison of all bigger kites on the market at the moment, please drop a comment of what kite you want to see in the video and I'll do my best to get it in.